Hello everyone, Chief Meteorologist Bryan Hale. Oh yeah, it's going to be a hot week the rest of the week and a hot weekend. Winds will be dying down by the weekend, and we'll take a look at the tropical snapshot here coming up and where we stand in the drought department. Wind forecast, again Thursday, has you around 20 miles an hour sustained, gusting near 25. Futurecast keeps the southeast winds flowing, keeps the sunshine in, and basically those daytime highs in the upper 90s and near 100 degrees certainly obtainable. On through the end of the week, there you go. There's a look at Friday with south to southeast breezes and mostly clear to partly cloudy, kind of back and forth. Rainfall, we're looking like we're in need of another shot in the arm. As our days tick by through 2013, we're further and further behind in our rainfall. McAllen, almost 4 3/4 inches behind for the year so far. Brownsville, almost 3.5. Harlingen sitting in the best position with just below 2 inches behind for the year so far. It doesn't take many rain-free weeks this time of year to really put the hurt on us, especially with soil moisture. Here you can see the drought map for South and Deep South Texas, putting the valley in the extreme drought zone with Starr County only in the severe zone, while Kennedy County remains in the exceptional zone. The reservoir report, well, we're doing a little better because we had those rain events several weeks ago and a couple of weeks ago. That's kind of helped in terms of the load put on our reservoirs and a little bit trickling in from upstream as well. We're now at 10%, that's Mexico's share of what's left, and 32% of our share remains. So it's still looking a little peaked. We need a shot in the arm. We need a kick in the pants. That's what we need. And we need some serious rain. That would require the tropics to open up for us. So let's analyze that. Right now, a few tropical lows out there, nothing of too much significance, except one of those, and or a new one developing, may find itself in a position to end up as a tropical low there in the southern Gulf of Mexico or the Bay of Campeche the first week of July. So this is what the forecast models are hinting at, that we may end up with one of our little tropical lows, the generic ones, surviving and continuing on far enough west to where it ends up there near the Yucatan. That could or may not help us with any showers if it moves further west, as it should. If it dives further south toward Veracruz, obviously it'd be out of reach. But if it goes a little further north, maybe it'll bring some relief to us in the form of rain. That is a long ways off, and that's a very thin forecast, so let's just count on what we have now, and that is a lot of heat and a lot of sun. By the weekend, southeast winds will be 10 to 15 miles an hour, so less so than they are now, the winds. That's a look at your 24/7 forecast.